The way to dispel darkness is by introducing light. Therefore, I'm here this morning, stopping by to help introduce some light into your day. We're looking at Exodus chapter 8, starting at verse 12. It says, "And Moses and Aaron went out from Pharaoh, and Moses cried unto the Lord because of the frogs which he had brought against Pharaoh. And the Lord did according to the word of Moses, and the frogs died out of the houses, out of the villages, and out of the fields. And they gathered them together upon heaps, and the land stank." The land stank. We're reading here, and Moses has gone to the Lord to pray. There have been plagues that have begun to hit the Egyptians because of Pharaoh's hard heart and his refusal to let the children of Israel go. And this is one of the plagues. Frogs completely consume the land. They're in everything, and they are everywhere. They are a nuisance. And Pharaoh asked Moses to plead with the Lord and remove these frogs from their land. So Moses does just this, because God was not intending to just bring these horrible plagues. He was trying to get their attention. He was trying to make a point. He was trying to go after an accomplished end, a desired end, rather. He goes to the Lord, Moses goes to the Lord, and he begins to pray. And God listens to him, and God removes the frogs. He does not allow them to continue to multiply. I said remove, but maybe a better word here is that God kills the frogs off. They die. And the Egyptians now were left with frogs everywhere, dead frogs. And what they have to do is they begin to gather them together. They put them in piles, and what we are left with, if we consider what they did, is piles of death that are left. The plague was a result of Pharaoh's hardened heart. It was the result of his refusal. It was the result of his doing. Yet, after God had stopped the plague from happening, they still had to deal with the consequences of Pharaoh's actions. Here's where I want to encourage us today. Everything that we say, everything that we do has an ending beyond when we just go through the "I'm forgiven" for it. We have to be aware of what we are doing and how it will continue to affect. Yes, the frogs stopped coming. The frogs did not consume the land anymore, but now they had to deal with the stink of what Pharaoh had done, the stink in his refusal of letting the people go. Today, consider, before you act, consider your actions. And don't just consider them in the moment, but consider the after effect of them and what it will be on those around you. Now, I know that we're looking at this in a negative context, which in this passage of scripture, it is a negative context, but let us also consider it in the positive. What is it that you could say, do, how you can impact somebody today that will leave a positive impact even after your words have been spent? We're quick about spending our words, but we need to consider what investment we're making in the future. If our words are negative, we're making a negative investment. But if our words are positive, blessing, if they're encouraging and uplifting, we are making a positive investment. Consider your actions beyond the moment, because at the end of the day, we're still going to have to deal with the smell that's left over from what we've done. I want to encourage you today to be somebody that lifts someone else up. I want to encourage you today to be someone that shares an encouraging word of what God has done, how good God is. And consider the fact that your words don't just die the moment that they fall from your lips, but they have a lasting impact beyond that moment. God bless you. I love you and hope that you have a wonderful day today. Turn the light on for somebody else.